Hey, how you doing? My name is Marco with ADJ, and we're here at Full Compass to show you all of the new products for ADJ. And one of the products that we are really debuting here at Full Compass is our new Airstream DMX app that works with all of the products that you see here on display. And what is Airstream DMX? Basically, we have this interface down here that interacts with an iOS device, and you can control all of your lighting and program all of your lighting using an iOS device such as an iPad or even your iPhone. So let's get into some of the products that you see here on display, and we'll go into them. All right, so how does this work? Here we have the Airstream DMX Bridge. This device right here is an interface that interacts with your iPad or iOS device. As you can see, it has two antennas. One of the antennas is used for Wi-Fi, so it can communicate with your iOS device. And we also have our wireless DMX signal that can transmit directly from here to any of our products that have Wi-Fi built in, or you can come wired out of the unit into some of the moving heads or any other product that doesn't have wireless DMX built in. So this little interface here creates its own network, and you log on to the network using your iOS device, and there you can download the app on the Apple Store. It's called Airstream DMX. It's free to download, and once you have the app, you can start controlling all of your lighting products. So the advantage of using the Airstream DMX Bridge is you don't have to use wires if you don't want to. We have the Wi-Fi technology built into it. You also don't have to use any other DMX controllers, such as an analog controller that might have a bunch of faders. You don't have to use a separate computer that has an interface for that particular software program, or any other console. Everything is done on the iPad. The iPad itself can patch up to 24 fixtures. You can do one full universe, and you have full control of your lighting, whether it's uplighting, even moving heads, or any other type of lighting that you might be using at your event. Keep in mind, this is all for DMX control only. So let's go ahead and start using the Airstream DMX app that we have downloaded here into our iPad. Here we have our Wi-Fi EXR hex par, which has wireless DMX built in. It has a range up to 2,000 feet away, so you can communicate up to 2,000 feet away with this unit with the iPad. Here I'm going to select my fixture, and here I'm going to bring up the dimmer, and now I can select the different colors on this unit. As you can see, I'm activating everything wirelessly from the iPad. I can also go into this color palette and select the color simply by touching a color. So maybe you might meet with a client. You take one of these battery operated lights, and you can easily select the palette, the color that they want from the palette. And you can save that as a scene. And there you go. Now it's saved for your show. Another great feature of the app is it has an effect generator built in. For this particular product, since it's an LED par, maybe we might want to do a color fade on it. So all we have to do is go into the effect generator, select the color effects, and I'm going to select a different range here, and I'm going to run a fade pattern through this light. And I can speed it up. As you can see, now it's changing colors from green to yellow. If I want to change it to blue and red, maybe, let's go ahead and do that. So now we've selected a different fade pattern, and I can control the speed of the fade. So this app not only works with LED pars to do color fades, you can also do complete control of a moving head. Here we have our InnoPocket Z4, which is one of our top selling little moving heads, part of our Pocket series. The advantage of this little light right here, it's got a zoom where you can go from 10 degrees to 60 degrees, so you can use it as a beam or a wash. Let's go ahead and start controlling it. I'm going to select my fixture real quick. I can go to the DMX channels. I'm going to turn on my dimmer and my shutter. And now I'm going to go ahead and activate a color. And I'm going to tilt this up a little bit so we don't hit the camera directly. And I'm going to also activate the zoom. And as you can see, I'm controlling everything here from the iPad. I can control the panning movement. And the tilt. And I can create scenes very easily by just saving this. I just created a static scene. So apart from doing static scenes, this app also has an effect generator built in for shape effects. And this is where you can really have a lot of fun with the app. Here we have a circle, and I'm going to go ahead and activate the circle. So now my fixture is going to do a circle, and I can speed it up. Or I can make it go really fast. I can open up the circle so it covers a larger range. Or I can pinch it and keep the light in a certain area of the room. That way we're not hitting customers that might be having dinner behind us. We can also draw our own shapes. So say I don't want to do a circle, I want to do a figure 8. I can do that here, and I can run it. Now my fixture will do a figure 8. And you can get really creative. You can make any shape that you want, and the app will remember how fast you draw it on the screen. You can also do points. So if you just needed to go side to side, or maybe you wanted to do an up and down motion. As you can see, it's very, very easy to program with the app. If you have no experience with DMX, this app is very, very easy to use and can be applied to moving heads or any LED part that you might have in your inventory. So here we have another one of our fixtures that has a Efly, a wireless DMX built into it. This is our Efly EXR dots bar. And here we go again. We're going to go ahead and select the fixture. And I'm going to bring up the dimmer. And now I can control the colors. Here we have it at full on. But once again, if I want to select a color from the palette, all I have to do is simply touch the palette, and I can select the color that I want. Once again, if I want to do a color effect, such as a fade, here is a color fade between red and blue. You get some purples and pinks out of there, and I can speed it up. So as you can see, it's very easy to program with the Airstream DMX app. You can do small to medium type shows with this. You can do up to 24 fixtures. Remember, it's a full universe of control, and you can control anywhere from LED bars, moving heads, and it works with any light that has DMX control. For more information on the Airstream DMX app and the Airstream DMX Bridge, make sure you visit fullcompass.com or contact your Full Compass sales pro.